Y'all, wow. Why as soon as I just hung up the video with y'all, Dr. Romney video popped up here for today. Icky things that happen when you let the narcissist back into your life. I swear, I cannot make this stuff up at this point. God knows what he's doing. He lets these people, he literally, what's the odds? She just confirmed it. And it's so funny how she's just saying in the video, once they betray you and you let them back in on, whether, no matter what it is they betrayed you for, whether it was them cheating, whether it was them pushing you, throwing something at you. And I told y'all that's what started everything. She threw the shoe at my head. She threw the shoe at me. It went right past my head. It didn't hit my head. It went right past me. I'm over there on the other side of my bed. All of a sudden something come past. I said, oh, you kidding me? And after all, I was just reading to you guys. And like they said, and that's why I love the comments on here. Somebody like, literally, they make me realize that I'm not, because I try to minimize it. And like I was saying, considering responding to my mom and considering just like, okay, like, you know, talking to her again maybe. But they make me realize, the dude said, or somebody said, in the case of narcissistic parents, the worst is that they will always make it as if it was all you, not them. Told y'all, she just saying your bad attitude, this, that, you need to forgive me. She said, and it says, I limited my contact with my narc mother, but whenever I talk with her again, she treats me with exaggerated, fake compassion, as if it was all because of my autism while she is the best mother. As if it was all because of my autism while she is the best mother, because she is there to forgive me every time I tell her I don't want to talk. Even just writing makes me feel so unwell. I don't even know if it's a form of gaslighting or some other thing, but when I'm talking so fast, y'all, because I cannot fucking believe this. He put the words into perspective for me. I'm typing right now. Wow. Because she's there to forgive me. Do y'all see what I just read, you guys, that she says? So you can't let them back in. You can't, because she's done it time and time again. And then what Dr. Romney is on, this is why I want to become so good like her with this. Like, I can already spot a narc, but like she said, I always tell y'all in these videos, they know right from wrong. She just said it. They know right from wrong. Let me see if I can play it for y'all.
It was a leap of faith for you to let them back in your life, and a gift to them. Initially, they may have been you kind of like the shift in power. More time goes by.
And then it's funny, she's talking about they hoover you, and that's what her tactic was, sending me the money. Hoovering is just like, because the love bombing comes in the beginning of a relationship. Hoovering are the tactics that you use to will the person back in. You already got them. You already have had them once upon a time in your life. You already got them. Love bombing is what you do in the initial stages of a relationship. The hoovering technique is what you do to will them back in after you have committed your act. And now you want to get them back because you see that they're ready to leave you. You see that they're done with it. So you hoover them, which is love bombing times 10, or maybe not as extensive, but they do them same type of tactics to get you back in, to will you back in. Just like my baby daddy used to do. You knew I was living with my mom at that point. You want to send me flowers, send me love notes. And my friends used to eat that shit up. And I used to be like, this ain't it. Like, just because he sent me this letter and sent me these flowers, he had some flowers delivered to my house. Like, fucking narcissists. All of them guys are narcissists. Oh, they're narcissists. You damn good ones.
You are relieved to have your routine back, and even better, your routine back, and the narcissistic person is being a bit nicer.
Right, they be fake nice.
You know, more time will go by. The red flags and the old
they be fake nice for a minute, and then it starts happening again.
Another thing will happen. Ready? They will minimize their betrayal. They'll minimize what they did to you. I can almost guarantee that this will happen. After you let them back in, because they want back in, after that initial honeymoon period passes, even if they'd originally said sorry, they will start playing down their betrayal. Things like, Okay, really? We're gonna keep talking about this? Come on, it was one night. You're making too big a deal out of it. Stop being so dramatic. Or they might say, I put most of the damn money back. Stop being uptight, okay? Let it go. Or, I said I was going to pay you back. Stop being such a drama queen about your debt. I am tired of hearing about it. Okay, so I told them some of what you told me. Stop thinking that you're so important that anyone really cares. Or they'd say, the damn phone didn't even hit you. And I pushed you so lightly that you could barely feel it. Stop exaggerating. They may tell you that you were too sensitive.
In my case, she would be saying, the damn shoe didn't even hit you.
To let it go.
Like she's trying to do. They make you, she basically said they make you feel like you need to just let it go. Like, let it go what I did to you. Just let it go. Forgive me. And then the part that I gotta see which part is that I really want y'all to hear, because I'm not going to put the whole video in here.
At this stage, they're not even sure what's worse. Experiencing the initial betrayal or having it minimized after bringing the narcissistic person back into your life. The thing that happened to you, the event, it was real. Ending the relationship for however long you ended it was a response to that, and probably a lot more than just that one betrayal. But that might be the straw
that was the icing on the cake.
So when you tried to make it work again, it was a leap of faith for you to let them back in your life and a gift to them. Initially, they may...
That's why I just know it will never be the same. Like, it will never be the same. I hate that I have to not have my mom around and stuff, but I just know it will never be the same. Especially where I'm headed in my life, you're going to say more sneak disses. You're going to really, like, things is only going to be up from here. And you're going to make me feel bad. You're going to do those things. You're going to have so much stuff to say, bruh.
I've been effusively thanking you. Oh, thank you for taking me back. I'm so sorry. Oh, whatever they say. But what then? Why would they minimize your pain? Because narcissistic people are not psychopaths. Remember that. There's a difference. Actually, narcissistic people know good and bad, and they know it's not a good look to cheat or lie or grift or physically aggress or verbally aggress. They do it. They still do it because they're dysregulated, but they know it's not good. Not so much because it hurts you, but because it reflects badly on them. It makes that unconscious shame we observe in narcissism conscious, and they do not like that. So when you take them back, they would like to erase and forget the whole ugly incident. So your ongoing pain, it brings up their shame. So they want to shut that down, so they shame you instead. Oh, stop crying. It wasn't that bad.
Wow.
This is a form of gaslighting.
It's a form of
Your
gaslighting.
pain being negated and you being painted as sensitive or fragile. It can really test reality, test your reality. You took them back, and now you are back at square one.
That's exactly what it is. Like, God, thank you. God is my witness. God is amazing. God, I love you so much. God, look at how, as I just did this video, look at how I ended the video, came back, ended the video, went on here to finish listening to my girl's words for the day. Her video popped up. And that's exactly what my mom does. I tell y'all in all these videos, they know right from wrong. I told y'all with my baby dad, and they know right from wrong. But anything that they do that's wrong, if it makes them feel shameful and like makes them feel like they're not this good person that they try to portray to be to the world, they want to minimize it. They want to act like, no, that's not it. They want to completely erase that stuff ever happened. You can't erase what happened. You can't do that. It happened. Just like my mom. Because this image that you uphold is this great mother, this perfect person. Oh, the reason that you're... all of that shit that she does. This thing with your daughter right now and with not being able to talk to your grandkids is showing something. And that's the only reason why you really want to mend it. So you can have access to your grandkids, so you can have your granddaughter calling you at work again, so your people at work can give you all this glory And so you can, the shit that she likes to put on for at work, she puts on for the people at work. She puts on for the people, honey. And that's the reason why you really only want to rekindle it, is because it's making you look bad. It's putting you to shame. Not that you really feel bad about what you did. Not that you even care. It's because of how it makes you look. That image that you try to uphold for the world. I wonder what lies she's telling them people now. Like, you know how people are at work and they ask about what people at my jobs haven't do that. But I guess when you get older in age, people talked about that stuff at work with their co-workers and stuff. I mean, you do talk about your kids and stuff with your co-workers and stuff, but me, I guess because I don't really be talking to my fucking co-workers like that when I used to have a job, except the ones that I was actually friends with, that we became friends. But regular co-workers, I don't just sit around and be like, oh, how's your kids? Because young people don't do that. Like, I guess because I was kind of younger, a little bit younger when I last had a job, and when I had coworkers, and I didn't used to just go talking about my kids and talk about everything my kids got going on, because I didn't just tell people my business. This is some new shit that I'm on with, telling the world, telling people my business like that. This is new. This is this new version of me that God just got me. Stop trying to keep all this stuff. Like my mom said, you just always have been so private. But now, I ain't that damn private no more. I've been telling her. But even with regulars, y'all is different. Like, I'm telling this stuff on YouTube to bring awareness. But to the regular people here, it's like, I'm just real limited on what I tell people in the regular world. Like, I might say, engage in a little conversation, but I ain't gonna say too much. But it's just so funny, bruh. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this. And for him to say that in the comments, that's what I'm saying. You know right from wrong. And that's the only reason why you told me something. You need to forgive. Just like that dude said down there, bruh.
With them making light of something that hurt you. Many people hope that
and then you trying to keep acting like, oh, you just need therapy. Now it's like, now I kind of wish I would have never even told you about the molestation, because it's like, you be trying to make it seem like that's what it is. You're crazy because that happened. Like, as if I'm just, oh, you have a bad attitude, you're pain. Oh, you're in such pain because of that. Like, yeah, subconsciously, I didn't know how much that has affected my life. I didn't know. I didn't know. God revealed it all to me. God revealed all of this to me this year. Because I don't deal with these things. I never used to talk about this. Stuff happens, and I just be like, okay, fuck it. I don't even never talk about it again. I don't care. None of that. I just smoke my weed. That's how I used to do. Just smoke my weed. Move on. Just cut you off. Cut them off. Make them feel it. Cut them off. Make them feel it. That's how I just used to do. Cut them off. I ain't got no rap on that situation. Move on. Act like it never existed. That's how I used to do. Just shut it out. Shut it out. Like, I've shut so much stuff out in my life. Like, my mind, it's like a brain, it's like a fog when it comes to even everything that happened in the past. Like, I don't even see it. This year, it's like now I'm asking God to re-jog my memory. And it's so funny that that's part of this stuff. That's why I'm so ready to go to school and learn about this stuff. Like, I've been researching trying to figure out which one of these schools I'm going to go to. I ordered my transcripts from Morgan. I'm so mad about that psychology grade. I hope they don't look at that like just so mad about that I told y'all to have a video about my psychology grade. And that's the one class I had actually got an A in that class, and then that bitch gave me a D, all because I submitted the final in the wrong space. Like, petty. And I never went back to go about it, but I should have. But I'm gonna tell my school that I'm about to be going to. I'm gonna let them know. That's why, just watch. Next time I let that lady back in my life, it's gonna be Dr. Nia to you. Dr. Nia to you. As soon as I say I want to go back to school, you the same one when I first graduated from getting my bachelor's degree. You the same one saying you need to go for your master's. Like, and they made me feel some type of way, because I'm like, damn, nothing's never good enough for this lady. Like, I went and got my bachelor's, trying to make you proud and all of that, and that's not even good enough for you. And then this bachelor's ain't getting me shit in the workplace. They still treating me like just any other, like I just got a high school diploma. So it's like, I'm like, what the fuck? What good does this bachelor's degree do? you know, and I want to be in business anyway. I ain't need that shit. Only thing they did teach me how to do was do a business plan. Like, but actually, I realized now, I'm thinking about it, I actually did learn more stuff then, but now being older, I actually understand more of what I learned back then than I did then. That's why I don't think you're supposed to be going to college that young. Once again, I just think that that's a trap that America has put into place to get you in debt because you're young. You're at 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. You're still very gullible, dumb, naive. You don't know shit. You don't know half the shit you think you know. Like I said, I'm never gonna forget that manager who told me at Macy's. He was like, "Girl, you ain't grown. I was 21. You couldn't tell me I wasn't grown." I was like, "Who ain't? I pay my own bills. What are you talking about?" He was like, "Girl, you are not grown." I was like, Mike. I'm never gonna forget Mr. Mike. And I think he liked my little young stuff. You know, I had them niggas at Macy's. That's why I been my sugar daddy at. He was the fine little thing. I was like, that man is sexy, like, And I got him too. And I got him. He helped me out. He used to help me out. But anyway, but it's so funny. Like, he used to say that, and he was right. You think, like, my brain, even at 25 now, and stuff that I know now, girl, you thought you had it all at 25. You still didn't even know half the shit you know now. Like, and I'm gonna look back in 5 more years and be like, damn, at 29, girl, you thought you just knew some shit. You still ain't know shit. But I know a whole lot more. Like, I'm awoke. I have awakened. I've awakened truly in so many different areas. In the business lane, in the relationship lane, in the relationship period, with any type of relationships, like mother-daughter relationships, this whole narcissist thing, with the relationship with God. I have awakened to this whole religion stuff. I have awakened. God has awakened me to a plethora of things. Just like Eve, they ate the fruit and their eyes were open. Like, my eyes have been opened. My eyes have been severely opened. But yeah, y'all, just want to say that. And they'll probably make the video extra long. But I can't believe this. Y'all don't know what this does to my soul. This just brings more peace and clarity to me, just to know that, girl, you be honest, shorty. Stop self-doubting yourself. You know what you know and what God told you, and you know what you know. And actually, I'm much more at peace now that I don't have to answer to my mom. I don't feel like I have to hide everything from my mom. I don't feel like I have to constantly be worried about what my mom gonna say. Every decision I make in life is always used to be worried about what my mama gonna think, what my mama gonna say, what she gonna have to say about it. So I got to the point where I'm just like, fuck what she think, bruh. Like, fuck what she think. I'm not living my life to her to appease her. It's not about your approval on everything. You want me to take that out? But yeah, I'm like, everything, I've always been trying to do stuff to make her feel good, and look what it has done to me in the process. That's why now I'm just on some whole other stuff. Like, girl, what? I don't care what you think. I don't care what nobody think. Now I said what I said, and now I'm standing on it. Made their ass stand on that. Now they can't stand me now. Period. But brother, what you say? Made that nigga stand on that. Now that nigga can't stand me now. Can't none of them. Made their ass all stand on that. Stand on what you said, bruh. Stand on what you said, sir. Stand on that shit. Miss Big Boss. Miss Big Stepper. Miss I'm the mother. Stand on that then, mother. Mother, may I? Stand on it. Because I'm standing on what I said. Like I told her when she left my house that day, I said, don't call me. Because you always do that shit to me. And you said, I ain't going to call you. Fuck you. Fuck you. That's what she said to me, y'all. Like, she said, fuck you. Like, dang, you really, Karen, you dragging on me like I'm a bitch out in the streets, like you used to tell me when I was growing up. Bitch, you let me treat you like a bitch on the streets. Like, bitch, I ain't never gonna forget that shit you said to me. I'm gonna treat you like a bitch on the street. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. Cause you don't need me cutting up with the bitches in the streets like that. But you cutting up with me like that. Girl, bad. You don't like me so bad. You don't like me so bad. But when I fake like you like me. Why y'all be faking like y'all like me if you don't really like me? What is it? Because one thing about it, I'm not fake. If I don't like you, you gonna know it. Ooh, you always falling. You always falling. Because one thing about it, you gonna feel it. I ain't fake. And that's what the people be mad at. Because I'm not fake like them. I don't have to put on no fake. If I don't rock with you, shorty, you gonna know it. You gonna feel it. I don't gotta do too much, but I just pay you dust. Or I just, I don't be interested. Like, I'm not fake. And that's what people be mad because they be fake. They gotta be fake their whole life. And I don't have to be. And that's why people who do be rocking with me, that's why they rock with me. Because they know what you see is what you get with her. I ain't gotta cut. I ain't fake about nothing. I ain't gotta fake. Because once you be fake and you be a liar and all this, and you gotta keep living that shit. You gotta keep living up to that. You gotta keep the lies going. You gotta keep all that shit going. Me, when I speak truth, all I gotta do is keep truth going. I'm real with myself. I'm really real with myself. So I'm gonna be real with you. And you and you and you. And that's why I be mad. They can stay mad. Put your cape on. Now you super mad. And that's that on that. Purr. So I'll see y'all in the next video. Deuces.